This is Bradley Thayer for CIS 163. I'm talking about week 7 here. And in particular, we're talking about our homework or our lab assignment. So similarly, our examples here for conditionals and methods created a switch statement and a method for converting an integer into a month. I want to do a similar thing here with an integer and the day of the week. Right, so this homework assignment is posted in Canvas right now. So I need to create a method that takes in an integer as an integer argument. In your method, you'll have a parameter that's defined as an integer. So the argument is what you pass in, the parameter is what you define in the method signature. You want to use a switch statement to return back out a day of the week. So you're going to return as a string, and you want to make sure you handle cases where the integer does not make sense in the context. So pass in 100. There's not a 100th day of the week, but you have to accept it in, but you need to return a valid string back. I want you to name that method appropriately. Test your code for all conditions. All that means is 1 through 7, as well as a number not 1 through 7. And you want to take in an integer from the user. So you'll ask the user to enter an integer in. You'll take that number, that integer, you'll pass it into your method and get a return value. Print a nice, clean statement that includes the input, what it means, and the output. So it needs to be something like day one is Sunday. Something of that nature. You can experiment a little bit, but it needs to really get that point across. One thing I didn't put in here, but you don't need to right now, at least we haven't discussed how to handle exceptions. So if the user were to enter in a 1.1 or a string value like my name is Bradley, something like that, it's going to cause problems in this program. That's okay. Just assume that if the user does enter in something correctly, like ask them, please enter an integer. And maybe even say, please enter an integer 1 through 7. If they break the rules, then you try at least, if it's an integer, to tell them not a day of the week. But if they break the rules farther, then just let the program fail at this point. Later on, we'll discuss how to shore that up too. But in week 7, this is the extent of your assignment. If you have questions, please feel free to contact me or to post in Canvas in the discussion section. Thank you.